We are back again, and this time we will be making some potato fries from scratch. We're not going to be using the already bagged packaged potato fries. We will be using some real bona fide potatoes from this company right here. These are russet potatoes. So yeah, we're about to get started on this. Okay, first off, one of the things you probably noticed on this potato, because it seems like I've had it for maybe a week or two, is this right here. Do not eat this part of the potato. Why? Because I think it is a bit poisonous to people to ingest this part. I don't know for certain if that's true or not, but just as a precaution, do not eat this part. We're going to slice off the skin, but also we're going to, after we slice off the skin, we're going to slice the potato into pieces, like fried pieces. Then we're going to put those in here, rinse it off, right? And then we're also going to be cooking it. Well, frying it on the skillet. So, let's see. Okay. Alright, let's get to it. So I'm slicing this off first. Move that back a little bit. And whenever you're cutting something, you want to make sure you're cutting away from yourself. Do not cut towards yourself, because you run the risk of actually injuring or accidentally cutting yourself. I'm getting all the skin off the potato. You know, I have in the past, I've had a garden and I tried to grow potatoes. I tell you one thing, I am one of the worst gardeners that has ever existed. Probably on the planet in history. Because I will start something, especially in maybe March or, before it gets really, really hot. But then, ooh, that's slippery. Once it gets hot, oh my God. And I live in Georgia, so it gets hot down here, especially in the summertime, maybe June, July, August. Oh my God, it's like a mix of humidity, mixed with heat, mixed with pollution, mind you. And sometimes it's just unbearable, because it's like sometimes it's hard to breathe because the air is so thick. Ooh. Okay. Cutting this. But I think one of the things I am proud of myself for, though, is that I try every year to garden. And each year I learn different techniques. Like even now, I'm trying to grow some sunflower seed. Well, some sunflowers actually, by using sunflower seeds. It seems to be going pretty good. Although a stray cat almost knocked over my pot, my sunflower pot. I was so pissed. But it didn't knock it over though. I might have to put some type of fencing around it, probably some chicken wire. I've tried to grow all sorts of things. I tried growing strawberries. I was able to get it to show some leaves. That's about it. I've tried growing watermelon, cantaloupe, pinto beans, string beans. Actually, beans are usually the easiest thing to grow, especially with green beans. All you gotta do is just put it in some dirt. Some soil. Put it in water. or not put it in water, but pour some water over it and just set it outside. And it'll start growing. It grows quick too. Maybe in like a few weeks you'll start seeing some of the stems come up. Oh, we're almost done with this. I like to rinse every type of produce that I get from the store. Just to get whatever dirt might be on it. Because as you know, these are potatoes. Potatoes. Oh yeah, we're still going to use that. But potatoes, they come from the ground. And what's in the ground, people? Dirt, yeah. So you want to rinse the dirt off of it. Even though I cut it already, there's still going to be dirt. You're going to see once I start to rinse it. I'm going to cut this into parts. I love cooking. It's pretty fun. Create different meals, you can create your own recipes too. Now see, some people, after they cut up their potato fries, they'll immediately put it into some type of seasoning batter. I don't do that. Because, you know, at least this time around, I'm not doing it. Because I just want some simple potato fries. I do use seasoning. I normally season it after I fry it. Oops. So that the seasoning does not wash off inside of the skillet in the oil. So I just season it after I fry it. Some more. And when you think about it, food is very abundant on this planet. It grows everywhere, or at least it used to grow everywhere back in the day, maybe centuries ago, before commercialization or capitalism, where they, because if anybody has some ground somewhere, they can grow crops. At least they should be able to grow crops and be able to feed their own families. But with capitalism, I think it might be illegal, ain't it, to like grow your own orange trees or something like that. I think there's a monopoly on, or some type of legal something, so you can't grow this and you can't grow that because you might be faced with a lawsuit. I don't know, y'all research that. But I think I saw something about that some years ago. And I'm like, wait a minute, so I can't grow my own orange trees in the backyard? Screw that. I'll be growing something. Yeah. I love growing stuff. Even though I'm a terrible gardener, at least I try. Yep. That's the most important thing, is to try. Alright. And I see all that starch on the knife. See that? All of that starch. That's another thing about rinsing the potatoes off, is to get some of that starch off of the potato. And it'll go off into the water. Cut that. So these fries will be seasoned, just so you know. I don't eat unseasoned food. You know, it won't be sodium filled, of course, but it will have flavor to it. Good Lord. Yeah, you know, it will have flavor. Flavor to your food is one of the blessings of life. what can be made with potatoes. There's all sorts of recipes you can make with potatoes. Mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, potato bread, French fries, of course, potato fries, wedges, hash browns, potato chips. I actually know how to make my own potato chips. Okay, so we have our fries right here. And you see how dirty they look? What we're going to do now is to rinse them with this water. This is only the first rinsing. I will probably rinse it. I might need more water. Look how dirty that water getting. You see that? That's some dirty water. Look at that. You see it? I will probably rinse it maybe 2 more times and then put it in the skillet. Now, when you fry it in the skillet, you want to use some oil. You can use whatever oil you like, vegetable oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, whatever oil you like. This is olive oil. So we'll be using this olive oil, maybe how much? About half a cup, or depending on how many fries. I'm not gonna put all the fries in at once, so I'm probably gonna use about half a cup in the little skillet that I have. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish rinsing these. Look at that, looks nice, don't it? And then I will show you the results of our seasoned potato fries. And these are our potato fries. I did put some seasoning on it. You know, lightly salted, not very much salt, like not too much salt. It's a little brown. Some of them are brown. And well, while I'm at it, how about a little taste test? Let me get this spoon out. All right, we'll grab this one. That is so good. Woohoo! Wow. I like it. Me gusta. It is good. I will. Oh, I need something to drink now. It went down the wrong way. But I will be putting some tomato ketchup on there and mustard as well. All right.